What if the entire formula for achieving something truly great was hidden inside just a single sentence? Well, today we're going to be detectives. We're going to break down one really powerful quote to uncover a blueprint for success that's been hiding in plain sight this whole time.
But first, let's get personal for a second. Have you ever been right on the edge of quitting? I mean, where just felt like every single door was slamming shut in your face? Because that exact moment, that feeling, is the real heart of what we're about to get into.
And here it is. This is the sentence from the one and only Dale Carnegie. Most of the important things in this world have been accomplished by people who kept on trying when it seemed there was no hope at all. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? But as we're about to see, every single word in there is absolutely packed with meaning.
So let's crack this code. We're going to break this quote down into 3 core pieces to really reveal the hidden formula inside. Trust me, this isn't just some feel-good, inspiring line. It's a practical blueprint for how to achieve what feels impossible. Okay, let's start with the end goal. What kind of achievement is Carnegie actually talking about here? And you'll see the quote is super deliberate. It first defines the monumental what way before it ever gets to the how. So you have to ask, what exactly are these important things? Carnegie's choice of words here is so intentional. He's definitely not talking about, your everyday to-do list. Let's really zoom in on that first phrase, most of the important things in this world. By setting the bar this high, Carnegie immediately filters out all the small stuff. We are talking about legacy-defining, world-changing kinds of accomplishments. So this little phrase tells us 3 key things about the goal. First off, it's got to be significant. It has real weight. Second, it's in this world, which means it's a tangible, real-world achievement, not just some pie-in-the-sky dream. And finally, it's an accomplishment, something that is actually possible to achieve in the end. All right, so we've got this massive, important goal. That brings us to part 2. What's the engine that actually makes it happen? What's the method behind the madness? And the quote is crystal clear about this. These things are done by people who kept on trying. Notice what's missing there? It doesn't say by the smartest people, or the luckiest, or the wealthiest. Nope. The absolute core ingredient is just relentless, continuous action. And kept on trying, man, that isn't about trying once or twice and calling it a day. It is a grueling process. It means you keep pushing, through failure, through total exhaustion, long after most other people would have thrown in the towel. You can almost see this journey playing out in 3 stages. It all starts with that initial spark of effort. But then comes the real test, the continuation, the daily grind. And that leads to the final and most crucial step, that unwavering persistence, where you make a conscious choice to keep going, no matter what. And that brings us to the most critical and honestly, the most difficult part of the whole equation. This is the specific condition that turns simple persistence into something truly legendary. When it seems there was no hope at all. This phrase right here, this is the secret ingredient. This elevates the whole idea from just working hard to working hard in the dark, when the finish line is gone and you can't even see the next step in front of you. Look, it's pretty easy to keep going when you can see the sun, right? When there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But the true test, the moment that separates a good try from a legendary accomplishment, is when it seems hopeless. Because even then, the mission doesn't change. Keep going. This is that moment, that feeling of absolute zero, no hope, nothing left in the tank. This is the exact inflection point Carnegie is talking about, the precise moment where great things are either abandoned for good or eventually achieved. Okay, so let's put all 3 pieces of the puzzle back together now. We've got the goal, we've got the method, and we've got that all-important critical condition. So when you read the quote again, each part just hits different, doesn't it? It's a full story of a significant goal, relentless effort, and the incredible courage to push through what feels like hopelessness. It really is a complete roadmap. So what's the crucial point? When you boil it all down, it comes down to 2 simple commands that are anything but easy to actually do. Keep on trying. Don't give up. That is the fundamental lesson right there. So, I want to leave you with this question. Think about your own goals, your own ambitions, and ask yourself, what is that one important thing that you will commit to trying for, especially when it feels like there's no hope at all?